Hello everyone. Let's look at another question. Let's read the question and understand. And if you might have noticed, I've written two chapters together. So let's first read the question and understand what it is. Okay. So the question says to fill a swimming pool, two pipes are used. If the pipe of larger diameter used 4 hours and pipe of smaller diameter used 9 hours, only half of the pool can be filled. However, um, we have to find out how long would it take for each pipe to fill the pool completely or separately if the pipe of smaller diameter takes 10 hours more than the pipe of the larger diameter to fill the pool. Let's take another reading, okay? When you have word problems like this, read them at least 2 to 3 times to understand what it is trying to say. It says to fill a swimming pool, two pipes are used. So we have two pipes. The pipe of larger diameter. So we have two pipes, larger diameter, smaller diameter. Pipe of larger diameter used for 4 hours is used for 4 hours and the pipe for smaller diameter is used for 9 hours. And when they are used like this, 4 hours for the larger diameter pipe is used for 4 hours and the smaller part diameter pipe is used for 9 hours. Together, they fill half the pool, not the full, half the pool. Find how long it will take for each pipe to fill the pool separately. What is the second condition followed? If the pipe was a smaller diameter, obviously the pipe which is smaller will take little more time. It is taking not little, but it is taking 10 hours more than the pipe of larger diameter would have taken to fill the pool. Right? Is the question understood? Let's write and understand. It says we are talking about two pipes. So let's write here. We are talking about the pipe with smaller diameter, and we are talking about a pipe with the larger diameter. We'll say let the time taken. Let the time taken to fill the tank completely by the pipes individually. Individually means what? When the smaller pipe is used, larger pipe is closed. When the larger pipe is used, smaller pipe is not used, right? Individually. So if we say that the smaller pipe took X hours to fill the tank and larger pipe took Y hours to fill the tank. So along with this, we have the second condition which says the pipe with smaller diameter takes 10 hours more than that of the time taken by the pipe of larger diameter. So that means pipe of smaller diameter, time taken is X hours, is 10 more than the time taken by the pipe of larger diameter. So we got our first equation over here. Now, children, when you are doing such questions, no, the first thing that comes to mind is does such a word problem belong to the chapter of linear equations, pair of linear equation into variables, or quadratic, right? So there's no need to spend time thinking. I'll give you a hint for it. Start with linear. Two variables are there, you start with linear. And if it is a quadratic equation, your second condition will convert that linear equation to quadratic. How? We'll see in this example. Okay. So we'll just follow what we have understood. What is the second condition we told? Time taken to fill the tank completely individually by the two taps. Now we'll say tank filled in 1 hour. Tank filled in 1 hour individually. If I read 10 pages in 1 hour, 60 minutes, or let me change it. If I write 10 pages in 2 days, so in one day, how many pages did I write? Definitely, you'll do total work divided by the number of days. So here it will be work is to fill the tank, which is 1 upon total time taken is X. Similarly, this will be 1 upon Y. I'll re-explain this part. Suppose a book contains 100 pages. If I finish reading the book in 10 days, then in one day, how many pages did I read? What we will do, total pages 100 divided by 10 days. So in one day, I finished 10 pages. Same way, tank filled individually by the taps, by the pipes. So first pipe is taking X hours. We don't know how many X hours. So in 1 hour, how much work was done? 1 upon X. Now the condition says the Pipe of larger diameter was kept open for 4 hours. So in 4 hours, how much water would be filled? Larger diameter 4 hours, so 4 upon y, because we'll multiply this with 4. And the pipe with smaller diameter was kept open for 9 hours, so it will be 9 upon x. And they both were kept open together. So in that case, only half the tank was full. So this is work. When I say 9 upon x is work, 4 upon y is the work done by the pipe or the tank filled by the pipe. So water poured in by the smaller diameter pipe and water poured in by the larger diameter pipe was able to fill the tank. Nahi tha. If it was with fill the tank, I would have written 1. Here it is half the tank. So 1 by 4. So we write tank filled together in 9 hours and 4 hours respectively by the pipe of smaller and larger diameters. So from here, what do I get? Equation, we got this as a master equation. Now we can replace x with y plus 10. So this becomes 9 upon y plus 10 plus 4 upon y is half. See, this linear equation in two variables got converted to only one variable. We didn't have to think much. When we simplify this, what are we going to get, children? We are going to get the LCM as y times y plus 10, butterfly. We have 9y plus 4 times y plus 10, right? Is 1 by 2. So we have 9y, 4y plus 40 is y square plus 10y. We are multiplying this with 1 and this division will come here and become multiplication with 2. So we have twice 13y plus 40 is y square plus 10y. 26y plus 80 is y square plus 10y, which is going to give me y square minus 16y minus 80 as 0. And then you can do the factorization. So what are we going to get in the factorization part now? What are the factors of 80 which on subtraction will give us 16? Let's check. 40, 20, 10, 5, 1. We want, on subtraction, we want 16. So we have 20 into 4. So we'll write this as y square minus 20 plus 4y minus 80 is 0. Y minus 20 plus 4 times y minus 20 is 0. Y minus 20, y plus 4 is 0. So we get y is either 20 or y is minus 4. Y is standing for the r's. Can it be negative? Since y cannot be negative, we'll get y is 20. That means the time taken by the larger tap to fill the tank separately is 20 hours. And that of x will be what? Y plus 10, which is 30 hours. I hope you've understood this.